Previously on the Chaotic Neutral podcast, the gang set to work exploring and pillaging an abandoned arcane academy. However, they quickly discovered that not all the denizens remained deceased. The remains of the mad mages opened up with their big guns, incapacitating Bert, Zerf, and, most shocking of all, Fozzie the Owlbear. Will Kiki and Kai correct course and salvage the expedition, or will they join their friends on the cold ground as the cackles of crazed corpses echo around them? Find out in this week's episode of the Chaotic Neutral podcast. I am your Dungeon Master, Caleb, and I am joined tonight by Amy.
Hello, I play Kiki.
And Shane.
I played Bert the Warlock, and it was probably my fault.
And Dan.
You're muted.
Now it's on me this time.
Oh, I was eating and I didn't want to. The same thing.
And finally, David.
Play Kai. I'm praying right now. Praying that I survive this.
You won't. It's over.
Surprise finale!
Next week we'll be doing Shadowrun.
Oh man, Shadowrun would be so hard to do. Like I don't know. Anyways, not today. Today we're in the middle of a fight. So when we last left off, Fozzie, Bert, and Zerf had dropped. Bert is stable. Kiki did some first aid and he's no longer bleeding out. She put out the fires on him. Zerf, has Zerf done any death saving throws?
Not yet.
Okay. And Fozzie hasn't done any of his either. Because even though Fozzie's a monster, I'm going to treat him like a player character and give him the death saving throws.
Yeah.
Because
Give him heals.
I mean, in all honesty, he's probably my favorite party member.
Wow.
Fozzie's the only one who doesn't make fun of my drawings. He doesn't have snarky things to say about when there are dead ends or how long it takes to move from point A to point B.
He doesn't say it, but it's there. He's just as bitchy as the rest of us. You just can't hear it through the...
So it's Kiki's turn, and so for those of you playing along at home, Kiki has just one healing potion? How many healing potions do you have?
I'm not fucking telling you.
She's got a bandolier.
Kiki has a number of healing potions, but we don't know how many she's gonna spend. And it is her turn.
I'm gonna heal off Fozzie.
All right. So whatever the potion says.
Is that my move? Is that my...
That's an action to take it out and administer it.
Okay.
And do you want to? You have a move and a bonus action left.
Hold on, I'm trying to remember how to do this. Magic. So he has 7 hit points. Right? That's all I do?
Yep.
Okay. So I can attack?
No.
Oh.
So that's your action. You can still move,
hide.
and then you have the rogue
Last time.
cunning action, which is dash, dodge, disengage, or hide.
Yeah, well, there's nowhere to hide, so I'm just gonna stay right next to Fozzie.
Okay.
Right.
And it's Fozzie's turn.
Well.
Now, I mean, just to remind you guys, you're in a room with several portals leading out from it.
Well, they followed us through one. Why wouldn't they follow us through another?
Yeah, but you might be able to spread them out elsewhere. Like right now, you're in a tiny, cramped room. Although they're all done with their fireballs. You don't necessarily know that though. So
It's gonna turn into a Scooby-Doo door gag.
This is
Fozzie is going to not do anything. I don't want him to get aggro. He'll die. He's not gonna do anything. I don't want him to die.
okay.
Sucks to be you people.
Kai, you're up.
Okay. First of all, I do wholeness of body. So, I'm at 49.
And just for the listeners at home.
It's 3 times my monk level.
Okay. So he
Wow.
just uses his chi. It doesn't even cost you any key points, huh? You just sort of.
Causes an action, so I don't have my action. But
Yeah, monks are broken. Hashtag monks are broken.
I am going to moon them and then run into the training. And
Okay.
Dodge all that crap all the way down the hallway. See if they
Okay.
chase me.
So.
Winking at Kiki.
Which eye? Because you're mooning.
No, they're over there. Kiki's over there.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought you were going brown eye on her.
Yeah, they're already pissed at you, and that just pisses him off more. So,
So
yeah,
we're gonna follow that pressed ham.
So you don't know for sure what's happening, but you dart off down into the training grounds where the portals are still lashing out. Go ahead and roll me your acrobatics.
Come on. 16.
All right, you managed to move back towards the console untouched. So that takes us to Bert, who's taking a nap.
Green flame.
Zerf, I need a death saving throw, please. So that's just a straight D20.
Why can't Bert get up?
Because he's stable, but he's still unconscious.
What does it mean?
It means that he's not dying, but
how does he? I'm sorry. How does he get up?
he either takes a long rest and heals that way, or he gets magical healing. All right, that's one success, Dan.
Barely.
He rolled a 10, ladies and gentlemen, which is the minimum to succeed on the death saving throw. All right, the Flame Skulls pursue Kai in the Scooby-Doo chase. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them.
Do we have any monkeys we could play during this?
Somebody play that music.
No, because then we'll get an infringement notice.
And they'll do it. You don't screw with the monkeys.
Okay. So. I'm trying to think of how to do this because these portals were designed for player characters, not for monsters. So I think they'll take the damage. D8. Hello. D8s. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the evening once again as Caleb searches for dice. Okay. So the first one takes 6, and you notice that the fire around him has changed to orange. Second one doesn't seem to take any damage from the portals. Third one, well, third and fourth make it through unscathed. Okay. Oh, and the last one gets hit. It takes 10. So it looks like they're pretty good at sort of dodging through these.
Now with my.
And I'm gonna say it uses their action. So it uses their action to dodge, just like it takes yours to do the acrobatics to get through. So essentially, you're keeping them locked down, and they're dumb enough that you could probably just keep running around the circle and keep them occupied relatively indefinitely until someone falls.
Okay.
Oh, and that last one's flame turned to what did I say the first one turned to? Orange?
Orange.
Yeah, so the last one turns to blue. I don't know. It's cosmetic changes.
I really want David to cheese all of these to death.
I'm doing my best.
Okay, Kiki. You're relatively alone in the antechamber.
Hey!
What do you do?
Is there a skull in there?
No, all this. So David did his little trick of mooning the skulls and running down into the portal that he had just come out of, and all the skulls chased him through that portal.
Oh, that sucks. I am gonna give Fozzie another healing potion.
Okay.
That's
Does my robe say okay? You're fine.
He's fighting the undead for the little folk.
Not yet, David.
No. These are my
Amy.
these are my friends. They don't.
High or low?
so.
You screwed me.
Okay, Kai.
Yes.
You have to wait till your turn
Oh, okay.
before your robes will give you their answer. What's Fozzie up to?
He's holding steady.
Your application for artifact status has been denied.
Report to the central bureaucracy for reprocessing.
Kai, roll a d6.
Yay! 5.
All right, your robes are no longer mad at you. They're impressed by the self-sacrifice that you just took on yourself. You can feel Alla herself kind of disapproving at the lapse in decorum with the mooning, but she approves of the motivations of trying to protect your friends.
See, I thought she would have.
drawing any attention to yourself.
I thought she would have been like, "That was very good of you to turn your other cheek."
Okay. So, what do you do, Kai?
I aim my lightning staff at them and try to cheese,
Okay.
Dark Souls.
I know I might only be able to hit 1 or 2, but
Okay, so the first one saves, second one fails. So I gotta divide them up again here. Save, fail. 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 Save. Fail. And fail. So you actually caught 5 of them in the blast, in the lightning bolt. Whew. So
Damn.
these guys all take 15.
And I do run it. I run.
Okay. And one of them actually drops.
Nice. David, you're a hero.
And that one is going to be 2. And then the others are going to take 7 each. So that takes that one to 31. And that one to 14. Okay.
You're in acrobatics.
Are you moving back through the portals?
Just
Or are you just hanging out by the console?
I'm gonna hang out by the console for a little bit.
Okay. Bert. You're napping. Never mind.
Yep.
Zerf, death saving throw, please. Oh, strike 1. Zerf slips slowly towards his own
I
demise.
will use one of my lucky points.
Can you do that onto the saving throws?
I thought lucky was for anything.
I mean, it's not that I want to kill you, it's just the campaign would be so much tidier if you died at this point.
Saving throw.
Yep.
Yep, okay then.
Well,
Alright.
is the saving... Well, okay, I'm not going to say anything in this shit.
I mean,
No,
it's
that's
called a death saving throw, so...
10.
Okay. Zerf, skin of his teeth hanging in. Alright. So since the Flame Skulls have you in line of sight, they're going to shoot at you, but it means that they're also going to take damage from the portals. So, I'm going to roll D100, and if I roll low, it means that their lasers go off before the portals. And if I roll high, it means that the portals do their damage before the lasers go off.
Come on, hi.
I rolled a 29,
Ah,
so the lasers are going first.
guy's dead.
Didn't you just get like a bucket full of hit points back?
So,
That doesn't matter.
Oh.
first one.
I'm squishy.
So the first one hits with 1.
There's 6 of them.
Doing 10.
Maybe I'll screw up.
If they all get below 19, then I'll be fine.
Maybe Alha's got your back.
Second one hits with 1
Maybe she doesn't.
for 9.
Well,
Third one misses with both. Fourth one hits with 1 for 9. What was the fourth one? Yeah. So fifth one hits with 1 for 9. Wow, this is very consistent. And the sixth one rolls in at 20.
oh my god.
So
Hi.
that's going to be 18 plus
I'm down.
Oh shit.
10, so 28. Now the skulls automatically take the 2d8 damage each. So the first one, oof, First one took 14, which kills him. Second one took 11. Third one took 13. Fourth one only took 6. Fifth took 6.
Come on, console, explode.
That's a good point. Last one took 14, which I think kills him. Yeah. Do you want, as you go unconscious, Kai, to like mash one of the
Yes.
buttons?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right. So give me
Nice.
a high-low, or just tell me high or low.
Low.
I rolled a 5.
Oh!
So the console blows up, and since you're unconscious, you don't take damage from this. And I'm gonna say it's pretty massive damage. So I think I'm gonna do 40-10. $10, 25, 28, which kills him, and him, and him,
You did take him with you. Holy shit!
and him. So
Yes!
So there's in the training environments that all of the portals shut down and a massive wave of arcane energy just washes through, obliterating everything still standing. Kai is smoldering
I'm stuck.
near corpse all by himself.
Goddamn Hail Mary pass. Right as it gets sacked.
All right. So, we're still in initiative because people are dying, but there are no monsters right now. Kiki,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Yep.
What do you do?
Some monsters.
It worked.
Good job, Dave.
Correct. There are no monsters.
Completely.
So
Shocked.
nothing.
Okay. Good to know you're a team player.
Thanks, Nurse Jackie.
Fozzie.
No, wait, she was nice.
What's Fozzie up to?
Nothing.
You're gonna take one.
What do you want me to do?
Kai, death saving throw.
Okay. My,
That's a very strange sound.
my rope doesn't help me.
Rebooting.
Nope, because the robe you have to be
18.
at least 1 hit point.
18.
Okay, so that's 1 success. Bert, you're stable. Zerf.
Damn it.
Oh God. Use your
It's been
lucky
10 or
point.
6. The last 3 rolls. Or 5 rolls.
So that's 1 failure.
Okay.
Now, would Kiki go about exploring at this point, or is she scared? And is she going to hang out in the atrium with...
I'm concerned about Fozzie's health.
Okay.
There are 2 dead people that are dying in there.
Well, we established long ago that Kiki cares more, like, Kiki cares so much about animals, but she doesn't give a single fucking shit about sentient humanoids.
Zerf's bleeding out in a puddle. Meanwhile, she's swimming in a fucking kiddie pool full of health potions.
Though, remember, she has a vendetta against Zerf.
Yeah, she hates me.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
And I don't think I can help Bert, can I?
You could give him a potion, and that would bring him to conscious.
Well, then he would save Bert. Or then he would save Zerf.
You're right. I would save me. I'd run out and I would shut the portal on all of you. No, I'm just kidding.
Bye.
I'm gonna go find new friends. These friends are dangerous.
So is Fozzie just hanging out in the atrium too?
Yep.
Kai, death saving throw.
It's a good one.
There you go.
10.
Zerf.
I'm
He's
using a
going-
lucky point.
Oh my god.
Oh!
So, folks, he rolled a 9, burned a lucky point to get a reroll, and rolled another 9. So Zerf,
2 and 2.
Zerf's fate will be decided in the next turn. This is D&D, folks.
I need to back up my chair so that I can
Save it
lose
all.
my shit without poking
And
people.
Kiki's just gonna watch it happen.
I
She's-
still have on my
I think canonically Kiki's sitting in a chair with like popcorn, like, is he gonna bleed out?
Just watching.
times I've written kill Zerf, death to Zerf. So wait to see what happens.
Okay, so we know what Kiki and Fozzie are doing. Kai. I need death saving throw.
I can't see Kai.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Oh, Kai is stable. Still unconscious, but stable.
Do I get
So
one
s-
hit point?
Nope.
Okay.
Zerf.
Monday.
Here it is.
Oh, crap.
Oh no!
Last lucky point. Last lucky point.
Zerf by the very skin of his teeth. So he rolled a 6, folks, which would have killed him. He burned his final lucky point and rolled a 10. Just barely getting that third death save.
Jesus.
So Zerf stabilizes. So, we've got
Wow.
3 unconscious party members, 1 conscious party member that's not doing anything, and Fozzie. Are you just going to take a long rest or short rest, Amy?
Yeah, I think we'll hang out. See how Fozzie's doing.
Okay. I need to look at.
I can never go unconscious. I will die. Because nobody's gonna help me. I can
She
never-
goes unconscious. I'm gonna go rifling through her bag and steal every potion she has.
I saved you too.
Yeah, Kai's a fucking hero here.
Oh, he.
Okay, so I need a D4. So those of you that are unconscious, you will wake up in 1 hour. So basically, there's a short rest for Kiki. That
How many
means she
people can I loot in an hour?
you have free reign to rifle through all of them.
Okay, done.
So this is between you guys. Like, Kiki goes to who she's robbing and asks what's on their character sheet.
I want to know how much gold everybody has.
Did you go to me? I have 80 gold.
I never actually kept track.
Kiki feels bad for Kai and like drops him 100.
Thanks for saying that.
Do you actually go
Really?
looking for Kai?
No.
Okay, so you're just
I'm-
looking at Bert and Zerf.
You don't go looking
Yeah.
for him?
No, because that, you know what?
Yeah.
It's what I usually do.
Well,
And
see,
he does have a habit of just fucking off.
after the last time you robbed me, I'm
Huh?
down to 2921.
29,
The last time I kept track, I said 757.
29.
Oh, I'm guessing it's all of it then?
Nope. I'm gonna take so you have 2,920. I'm gonna take 900 gold.
Wow, you're a piece of shit, you know that?
It was the skulls, I tell you. It was the skulls.
That's all we had to do was just throw gold at him. He went away.
You're right. If you ever fall unconscious, I'm going to destroy you.
I'm gonna die. It's gonna happen.
Now, I mean, if Amy was really hardcore, she would have coup de grace Zerf.
Yeah.
So, of course, I shouldn't have said that while she's still in the process of looting, and he
No.
still has an hour.
I
It's a
she
meaningless
can't
death.
listen. I can't do that. Kiki could, but I just can't.
She keeps going back to him with a knife out, just like.
Stab him in the side.
Do it.
No, and I feel like this is Kiki. Like, there's the voice in Kiki that's like, for the good of the world, he needs to die. There's something up with those axes, and she's like, fuck the good of the world.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what he does. All right. So after 1 hour, all
How
of
much
you
of my
who are
gold did you
unconscious.
take?
None.
Wow.
I think stealing is Kiki's way of flirting. Like, I just stole 900.
Well, plus she would have had to touch me, and that's like really, really dirty.
Well, she did have a thing for Bert at the beginning.
Yeah, she gave second episode. She gave Bert a handy.
That's true.
All downhill from there.
So you guys wake up with 1 hit point an hour later. Kiki can spend her hit dice, so you have up to your
That's
level.
However many I wanted, right?
No, it's up to your level, so you have up to 10 d8s that you can choose to roll. That's a d6. Oh, that's David. Okay. For the robe, you're just gonna sit
Yes.
around for a minute until your robe heals you.
My
What
my
can
robe
Fozzie
heals me.
do?
Yeah. What's that, Amy?
What can Fozzie do?
Fozzie, because I'm treating him like a player character, let me see how many hit dice he has. I really should level him up because he's going to start getting stomped here. Because he's weaker than the Flame Skulls were. He can spend up to 7d10.
70.
And actually, let's go ahead and bump up his max to 91.
Am I able to go back through the portal?
Yeah, the main portal seems to be on a different circuit, if you will, than these other ones, but they're all dead. So it's
Okay.
just blank archways all the way around.
I walk through and just dust myself off.
A little bit off.
You're welcome.
So what do you guys do?
I want to do a long rest.
I'll join you.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could set up camp here in this atrium. It's relatively safe.
Okay.
So you guys spend the night. And what do you do the next morning? Passes uneventfully.
Does that heal us up then?
Yep.
Awesome.
You
And I
guys,
get my lucky points back.
Let's go to the market.
There's no reason why we shouldn't. I
you're
suggest
fresh. You're fresh, ready to go.
ready to buy some stuff because I have 2,900 gold, I think. No, I'm actually going to suggest we go back to the archives because I think it's clean now.
I am going to agree because I want to learn more about the crystal curse.
I only agree because I stole 900 gold from him. And I don't want to be all suspicious.
It's not guilt. It's just trying to wear another mask.
What
Sure,
other?
buddy, let's go.
Wait a
other portals
minute.
That's the suspicious part.
Wait, she's friendly? She's not trying to stab me or pick my pocket?
What did you
What
do?
are you up to?
Who did you kill?
What other portals are there?
Let's see. So,
I know you said it like 4 or 5 times.
yeah, that's fine. So the portal for the dormitories is non-operational. You've done training environments. You haven't visited the laboratories, the marketplace, the classrooms, or the offices.
Offices. I want to go to the offices.
Okay.
Let's.
Bring us up again.
Office. Well, this guy can apparently take care of himself.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and just put Kai over here, Cloak of Unimportance for the archives. Okay.
I saw what was in the archive. No. I was like, no more.
Nope. It's a big old cannon. Nope. All right. So in the archives, what do you guys do?
Well,
Invest, search, slide
Yeah.
the hand. I don't know, like steal shit.
I search through the papers that are on the desks. Anything that are
Alright, I tell Bert I need help with this.
because it looks like you're like going like Crystal Saiyan right now. Your hair is nuts.
Says the
So
man
is-
with the frosted fingertips.
Like clinking
And it's not-
together.
It's not like full Super Saiyan. It's just it looks almost like he got some crystal dust just in his beard and hair.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
He just has so much hair and beard that it catches a lot of crystal dust.
So yeah, I'm gonna go up to this same corner. I'm gonna search through this desk or these tables with all that stuff.
Okay. So not laboratories, Caleb.
See
Not
if there's anything
laboratories.
that hasn't been, weathered.
So, basically everything on the platform has fallen to dust. You find some sort of dry, rotted bindings and covers, but any papers are faded and crumbled and dust. So you don't find anything legible really. Anything mundane is long gone.
So, and I can't really make out what those flying things are that are off in the distance of this enormous library.
Not really. You know that they're there. And actually, you could roll an Arcana.
Ooh, okay.
Can you point them out to me? And I might be able to give him more insight.
Yeah, let's do that.
What'd you get, Shane?
Got another one.
Oh, those are imps. You know that imps are often summoned by various spellcasters to perform deeds, but that they're ultimately out to get at the souls of whoever they serve.
Yeah, don't fuck with those guys.
So, Zerf, if you want to roll, anyone in the archives can roll a perception to see these things.
Nope. Nope, not even with dark vision can I see crap.
Wait, did I fucking roll a 4?
I don't suppose you took that eagle
You're too
totem.
busy. You're too busy trying to read dust.
Zerf rolled a 4. What'd you roll, Amy?
I don't know, I can't see my dice.
I think it was 9.
Was that mine?
Yeah, it's a 9 on the die.
Perception. 18.
Okay. Yeah, you can see sort of out in the distance are these massive book stacks that seem to stretch out into infinity. And you can see these little winged creatures flying about, and they seem to just sort of flit from shelf to shelf. They perch and jabber at each other. They seem to more or less be ignoring you guys.
I poke one.
They're way out there.
I go over way out there.
So you're on a platform suspended in space, and they're
Oh.
flying out in the void.
Oh, I thought you said they were sitting.
Well, some of them are sitting on shelves out there, but
I have a bow.
are you gonna try to shoot one?
Yes.
All right, roll me an attack.
Yes, please.
Oh God.
So close to
I really hope it's a Mephit so it just complains.
17.
Let me look at this.
As it gets closer, you see it's a Deva.
You hear a sort of a low voice go, "Ow! What the fuck, lady?"
No.
He sort of flaps over, and you see he's sort of made of smoke almost, and sticking out of one shoulder is your arrow. And he's like, "Is this how they say hello where you're from, shorty?"
Yes.
Keep in mind, he's tiny. He's a small elemental. He's only a few feet, like he's maybe 2 feet tall.
I say yes.
What's your fucking problem? What do you want?
Is Bert near me?
Yeah, but I think it's an imp. I think it's here to steal your soul.
Oh. Okay. I don't really know them. I don't want anything to do with him.
You shoot him and you're like, mm.
What the fuck? What the fuck you want?
I point over to Bert and I go talk to him.
God, fucking mortals. I tell you. Just trying to fly around the stacks here. Talk to my boys. And the little fucking pixies are shooting me with bows. And he flaps over. And he sort of perches on the table next to you, Bert. What do you want?
Well, now that I'm closer, he's closer to me. Do I still think it's an imp?
Go ahead and make another Arcana.
Okay. You have got to be shitting me.
Another one.
Another one?
Yeah, you're pretty
Yep,
sure.
you definitely think it's an imp.
He doesn't look like any other imp that you've heard of, but I mean, he fits the bill. He's doing random errands for spellcasters.
So, since you're useless,
Apparently, I
Wait,
can't do
Wait,
anything.
buddy, are you just gonna fucking stare? Are you call me over here just to fucking look at me?
I've never seen an imp that actually talked like you're from, I don't know.
Fucking imp? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. Imp, yeah. You smoky, the foul mouth.
God, you're the shittiest wizard I've ever met.
I kind of like him.
Not a wizard, sir.
Well, that's obvious.
I flop my hair to the other side. I'm a warlock. I answer to a higher power. Me.
Yeah. He looks over at Zerf. Do you want any materials, or can I just go back to what I was doing?
I was just curious about the crystal curse.
Crystal Curse? What about it?
Librarian?
What do you want to know about it?
Librarian imp?
How did it started? What causes it?
Yeah, those materials are pretty much gone. It's been a while.
Is that what this is on the tables?
How does it spread?
Oh, I don't know. I just fetch books, man. I mean, you could go probably talk to the masters about that.
Where are they at?
I don't know, the fucking offices, classrooms. Where the fuck would masters be teaching? This place is for research. So you need research materials? Ones that haven't been crumbled to dust 10,000 years ago?
But hasn't been crumpled.
Oh, you know, we've got a few things, you know,
Like what?
stuff of magical nature, so to speak.
And see that?
Find out about that. No,
Let's see that.
That-
Want that?
that tiger guy.
I need some specificity in your request in order to complete your search.
Wait,
Magical shit.
I forgot the.
What'd you
that
say,
guy,
Amy?
though.
Magical shit.
Again, I need some specificity in your fucking search. Do you see the size of these archives? Do you know how much magical shit there is?
Got
What the
anything
fuck do you
that'll
want?
Kill anybody?
Yeah, let me go. Let me see what I got here.
Okay.
Roll me, Amy, I want you to roll me a diplomacy.
Sweet. Fuck! I am not diplomatic in the slightest.
David, what was the name of that character? The one that we found in Keda's archives?
I
Is
can't
that-
remember.
I can't
Yeah,
remember either. I forgot my notebook.
That's who I was talking about.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was called, like the
Ask
creature.
the DM.
The Rakshasha?
Rakshasha, that's what it was. Yeah, David brought that up. I wanted to see if we knew what that guy was.
Let's see. Amy wants someone to kill people.
Because you know he's going to come back and kill us.
There's a lot that can go back and kill us.
What was his name? Was it
I think it was Ambrose.
Ambrose?
Yeah.
What did you ask for, Amy? Just something.
Something magical that'll kill people.
Oh,
I don't know.
like your dagger.
I don't know.
Well, you rolled a 1, so
Is this something horrible gonna happen?
Something that backfires.
that's what I was looking for. Was a spell that kind of like fucked you over at the same time. But I think I can do better.
Well.
So it takes him a while, but he comes back with where the fuck is it? He comes back with a brass bottle. He's like, "Look, we normally only keep scrolls and books, but there's a little area that we keep some artifacts that sort of a lost and found. So you can have this. That's on us.
Swell.
It's a painted brass bottle that weighs 1 pound. So while he's gone, what do you guys do, Bert and Zerf?
I was gonna ask about some armor.
Yeah, we don't.
That might go along with these axes.
Yeah, we don't got anything like that. We got a few trinkets, but that's about it. I mean, you could go to the armory if you wanted to find some armor. That's typically where they store it.
Okay.
I mean, I know that labels can be confusing. That the archives would have books and scrolls and things of an archival nature, and that the armory and the barracks would have things of a martial nature, and the armor might be found in the armory. I mean, it's just a thought. God, I hate this character. I'm sorry. He's a horrible creature.
I reach down and I touch him, and I whisper a few words at him, and then I walk away.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an insight.
$19.
You think that due to his nature, he's immune.
Okay.
So I call him over. Hey, imp or not imp, whatever. How do we summon you, and how do we get to the other platforms?
Why do you want to go to the other platforms?
What's on the other?
They're just like this one. They're just reading holes. Like, it's just, this one fills up, the portal redirects to the next one. You just wave us down. You don't need to fucking shoot us. You just say, hey, I need something, and we'll try and find it for you.
So I just shout off the edge of this thing. Oi! And
Yeah,
then you
very
guys go,
much.
Oh, wow.
Like, you could be polite. You could be like, hey, can I get some help? Excuse me.
I'll keep that in mind, imp. Friend. Smoke. What's your name?
My name is Beelzebub, and I'm going to eat your soul.
I think you're lying.
You think I'm an imp, so what the fuck do you know?
Okay, I'm not right all the time.
Okay, so we're gonna cut from there for a minute and go to Kai, who has gone to the offices.
Yes.
Okay. So you find yourself in another one of those circular rings that's supposed to be lined with portals, but all but one of them is just a blank arch. And there is one that looks to go into a very well-appointed, well-preserved office.
I'll go there.
All right. It looks like in this one, some preservation spells have lasted a little bit longer. You can actually see. It almost looks like a situation room with a map of a region you don't recognize and marks showing events. You can't actually read any of the text, but it looks like there's some sort of crisis that they were trying to resolve.
Oh my God, you have to come get me.
What do you do? Do you search the room?
I searched the room.
Okay, what specific? There's the desk. There's a sort of a conference table. And then there's like a board full of materials.
I go to the desk and then the board.
Okay. So at the desk, roll me a d4.
Is it one of those crazy guy situation boards where there's like yarn attached between like pins and just like making patterns and
No, it's
paper clippings?
more like a, I don't know, like a World War II planning board where there's a map in the middle with various pins on it, and then those pins are off to sort of articles and shit on the side and notes.
Classy.
Let's see. I'm looking for treasure tables. Sorry.
It's okay. My hand gets burned off.
Would you be able to replace your hand with that awesome lightning staff? So you just have the tip of a lightning staff coming out of your forearm.
Okay.
Probably construct something.
Let's do. Give me a D100, David.
$35.
All right. You find a potion of healing. Another D100.
Potion of healing. 80.
You find a gem that. And I'm not making you identify the potion of healing because you kind of know what those look like now.
Okay.
All right. So roll me a D4. Okay. So you find a red gem that seems to have this sort of reddish, fiery glow in the middle of it. And you get the sense that if you break it, something will happen. Like it's a gem that's containing something.
I'm just gonna write down break.
Next time you're in trouble, smoke bomb.
And finally, one more D100.
38.
38. You find another potion, but this one you don't recognize.
Okay.
It seems to hold fog that moves and pours like water. And I'm going to tell you what they are, but your character won't know unless you get them identified or try them out. So
Okay.
the potion is a potion of gaseous form, and the gem is an elemental gem. Basically, you break it and it summons an elemental for you.
Okay.
Is it going to be? Well, I guess we wouldn't know.
Considering David had already said break.
Break it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
does
Well,
it
he
mean-
already plans to just smash it. You also find this disc that I don't know. You feel like this is like you could roll. Are you trained in Arcana?
No.
So there's a sort of a silver disc with gold inlay and all sorts of magical runes that seems to be in a prominent place in the desk. Like, hey, this is an important item, but you can't really figure out what it's supposed to do.
Okay.
And I guess for the sake of your character sheet, so we don't get confused later, that's the key to the seals that are blocking off sections of the academy. Okay, back to the archives.
I was hoping it was going to be like Dio's greatest hits.
He picks up the disc, and he hears, "'Cause you're a rainbow in the dark."
Wait, what about the map? Or-
I mean, if you want to take the time to roll up as many of those materials as you can, feel free.
Okay, that's what he does.
So yeah, just note that you have a bunch of material from the headmaster's office.
More magical shit.
So in the archives, what are you guys up to?
Well, we can't. I mean, he's not going to find us any kind of information on this crystal curse. Pretty much, he said that it's all gone.
I wanna
Yeah.
leave.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the the armory.
Okay, so I guess we'll go back to going just across my bottom of my screen. Where's Kiki go?
Market. That's where I want.
Okay,
That's
we'll
where I
come.
went initially, and it didn't let me.
And it's still sealed.
No.
Yes. Do you go somewhere else?
Oh, you're gonna let me?
I mean, it takes like it takes just a second to go. Oh shit! It's still shut.
I want to go to an office.
Okay, so you meet Kai in the master's office as he's sort of grabbing all of the materials.
God damn it! He beat me to the stealing stuff. Is there anything else to steal?
He looks like he's already rifled the desk, and he's just sort of rolling up all of these papers that seem to have information, but you can't read.
Yeah. Okay.
Bert.
I'm going to actually ask him, this smoke elemental, if he could find me information on the what's his name, Sultan Azra, our benefactor, the one that. Is there any information in here on Al-Samar?
No.
I left my notebook at home.
Oh, DMG's not gonna help me.
You ripped it out of public.
God, where did I write his name down?
Roll me a diplomacy, Bert.
Because you don't like him.
It's Sultan Azra Al-Amr.
Al-Amr. Diplomacy. Why don't I see that here? Is that
It's
persuasion?
Persuasion, yeah.
Okay, 16.
Okay. And he's gone for a minute. He comes back. He goes, maybe this will help you, and throws a magical scroll at your feet. So, I mean, it's obviously a spell scroll.
Sorry, my feed cut out. So all I heard was it's
He comes
obviously
back.
a scroll.
He comes back and he goes, "Yeah, I don't have any information on the subject you're looking for, but sounds like you want to know more about some guy you know. So this will probably help you out." And he drops a spell scroll in front of you.
Okay, so I look at it. Can I tell what spell it is?
Roll me an Arcana.
This ought to come out well. Hey, all right, finally. 26.
It is a spell scroll of scrying.
Oh, is that where I get to read the guy's mind?
You can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. Basically, he makes a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know him and the sort of connection you have to him. And basically, if he fails the spell, you can watch him as if you were there.
That if I fail, what happens?
Nothing.
Does he know? Oh, okay.
No.
Scry Leo.
Although,
Just plowing like 4
so
chicks.
on a failed save, the spell creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there. The sensor moves with the target, remaining within 10 feet of it for the duration, which is up to 10 minutes. A creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor as a luminous orb about the size of your fist. Instead of targeting a creature, you can choose a location you have seen before as the target of the spell. When you do, the sensor appears at that location and doesn't move.
Okay.
And basically, since you've met him, but don't know him that well, he wouldn't get a modifier to his save.
Does the amulet or bracelet help any?
The bracelet could actually help. Like if you focused on that, it would make his save more difficult.
Neat. Okay. I'm gonna consider this. Thank you.
What's Zerf up to?
Just going to the armory.
Okay. In the armory, you see that it's full of +1 weapons and armor of fine craftsmanship, and all sort of makes and sizes. Go ahead and roll me a investigation.
Oh, bummer.
Zero field magical armor can't be beat.
All right, so you don't find anything other than that in the armory. Just +1 weapons and +1 armor of all sorts.
Okay. I take as much as I can possibly carry. Oh, that's all of it.
I guess you are a dwarf.
Yes.
I'm
Stealing them, huh?
There is a limit to how much you could physically stack on there, though. So,
My beard carries it.
Tie it.
okay, we'll figure that out.
Okay.
Because there's market issues, all sorts of shit. When you go to sell it, just put +1 weapons and armor from armory. So Kai, Kiki walks in on you as you finish, rampaging or ransacking the master's office.
There's a couple more offices down there.
No, the only
No.
office that had a working portal was his. It looks like the portal magic wore out on all the other office portals.
Here's a couple potions.
Oh.
Don't know what this is, but here's a healing.
Okay. Where do you guys go, Kiki and Kai?
Since there's nothing left here, I want to go to a classroom.
Okay. The classroom.
Lab.
Okay.
Lab. Yeah.
Okay. Classroom. You find you just end up wandering through empty, vast lecture halls, and you notice that there are, instead of chalkboards, they had like panes of glass, and it looks like they would write in magic on the panes of glass, and there are a few that still seem to have notes from lectures on them, but you can't make out the details.
Anything to steal?
No, everything in the halls rotted away long ago. It's really funny how, like, the people who certain rooms were designed for never go to those rooms, and vice versa.
What other rooms are there?
It's just like you were kind of expected to be the one who went to the master's office first, and there's stuff in the armory that you guys didn't find.
I looked.
Yeah,
So I
but that's
investigated the armory.
you did,
No.
but you didn't roll well.
Yeah,
So-
that's your turn. That's your turn, Kai. You like the armory.
That was my turn.
So David, you went to the laboratories.
I am interested in weapon. Yes, I went.
Okay, so same thing. There's like a ring with portals. There are a bunch that are empty archways. There are a few that you can look through but not actually pass through. And there are a few that do work. They all sort of open up onto these big empty rooms that have like magical apparatus along the side. You can't really make out much of them. There's one portal that there seem to be creatures in cages. Some have long workshop tables with weird doodads and magical-looking items on them. And then there are some that just have lots and lots of notes.
Magic items.
All right. So you find yourself at a long table full of like wands, mainly wands. It looks like they were trying to tinker with various wands to create new effects.
Okay.
You just gather a whole bunch up.
Yeah.
Okay. You gather up 5 experimental wands.
Sweet.
So I think we're back to Bert. Because Kiki went to the classrooms, Kai went to the labs.
I'm the only one left in the archives, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I say thanks to Beezy, and I exit the archives.
Okay. Where'd you go?
I probably, out of all the choices, I probably would have gone to the lab next.
Okay. So you probably see Kai go into one of them, or come out of it laden with wands.
Here, bird.
So same thing. Looking in these portals, you can see some that seem to be more of like a place where people are comparing notes.
There are actually
There's-
people in there.
No.
Oh,
No, there are no
okay,
people,
right.
but like where they had notes posted and stuff.
Okay.
David came out of one that seemed to be some sort of workshop. There's a room with a bunch of creatures in cages. There's one room that just seems to be sort of big and
Sad
open.
Amy. Okay.
Big, open, and empty.
Yeah, go in there and start another fight there, Bert.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there. The battle arena. Give me those wands. I'm gonna need all of them.
Hand them all 5 wands. They're like, here you
Oh.
go.
I'll tape 2 of them on my arms. I'll put 2 of them on my head. I'll just wrap it around.
All right.
No, I'm not gonna go in there. But
Oh.
I do want to check out those wands.
All right. Go ahead and roll me Arcana.
Well, I also have this little gold disc thingy. I don't know what it is.
Okay, Arcana on those things is 20. And I guess I'll take a look at that disc too.
Okay.
Is that another Arcana?
Yeah.
That's a 22.
All right.
You know it's the key to the seals.
Yep.
Nice. We're gonna need that.
So you cannot identify what the wands individually do.
Damn.
However, you do know that all of them have been tampered with, so that even if you did know what they did, they might have a chance of a misfire or of producing an unexpected effect.
Let's give him to Kiki and tell her to try him. I'm just kidding.
The fuck did I ever do to you?
What? Okay.
Steel
probably
is gold.
Sell these to a chump. But this disc, this is some important stuff. If it's still my turn, I would like to go into that room with all those notes posted.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I want to see what's in that.
Okay, so you still have your language. How long does that language ritual last? Comprehend language.
Well, I don't know how long it lasts. I can't remember how long it lasts, but it takes a few minutes to cast, and then it's
You guys had a long rest, so you would need to recast the ritual.
yeah. So that would take I don't know, 5-10
Okay.
minutes, something like that.
Okay, but yeah, just note that you recast it.
Okay.
So this room, it looks like they were working on researching. They had the north of the city. They had found a cavern that was full of crystals with magical powers. They hypothesized that it was the grave of a primordial that fell in combat with the gods, and they were researching ways to harness the latent power of these crystals. And towards the end, like you can tell that sort of as the research progressed, it became more and more interested in how to contain the crystals. That once, that they were expanding beyond the cave where they were found, at an alarming rate.
I just gave you crystal something wands.
Were they made of crystal, those wands?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're either crystal.
And go ahead and roll me
Making
an insight.
6. No, I'm sorry, 9.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
I mean, Kai has high wisdom. He might make this connection if you want to, David. If Bert's sitting there talking out loud, oh, it looks like they were researching crystals, and they got, sort of the narrative out loud. Yeah. Kai, you actually think that they were trying to modify the wands to make them more effective against crystal.
Against crystals.
That they were trying to boost the power, that they were kind of desperate.
These things are for against crystals.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
of course.
try it on your hand.
That seems like a bad idea right now. Because I feel like it might backfire.
I tried to persuade him.
Like it's just not made well. Like they didn't know what they were doing. So let's keep these wands for now and not use them.
Okay, Zerf.
I tried to persuade Bert to use it.
I hate these contested rolls.
Son of a bitch. What do I have to do?
20.
I think it'd be
Is this a save?
it. Yeah, I'll say a charisma save against his 20. Did you freeze, Shane?
He did.
No. Okay.
They cut out again. What?
So charisma save against his 20.
Okay. I don't save. I got a 14. Oh, that sucks.
Okay. So we'll see.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do I use? Is there a green one?
No. Let's see how many we have here.
Is there one with badass flames on the side of it? Or one with a naked lady, when I turn it upside down, like her bikini falls off?
Roll me a d12.
You try it and it goes bang.
I could deal with that. 5.
Okay. Let's do. We'll say 25% chance of a misfire, 25% chance of something extra happening. Okay. So it goes off as normal, and you send a lightning bolt off down the hall. But you feel like it's an amped up version of lightning bolt.
Ew.
Like instead of being a third level lightning bolt, it might be a fourth or even a fifth.
That was cool. These are cool, David. Guy. Who the hell's David?
Okay, so Zerf.
Oh, that's even better than mine.
Rooms haven't been visited yet.
They're still working through the laboratories. It's pretty much just the marketplace.
And we can't go there yet.
Correct. I mean, you guys don't have to tear apart the whole place. It's up to you how in depth your characters would go. Because you can bounce back to town at any time.
Yeah.
My character would go to the armory.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
I
to
think
see
I'm
if there's
pretty much.
anything.
I couldn't get any answers in the archives, so.
Okay, so Kai, roll me a investigation while you're in the armory.
Get a high number, David. Come on.
That would be 11.
Yep, you see row upon row of +1 armor and weapons finely crafted, of all varieties. Okay. Does Kiki do anything?
No.
Okay.
See what I remember.
Bert.
I'm very intrigued by this disc.
There it
What is
is.
that for?
David, why did you roll a nat 20 there?
I just wanted to see if I had rolled one more time. It doesn't count for anything. It was for investigation again.
So yeah, I mean, you know that it's the disc. It's the key to any of the seals in the place, in the academy.
Okay. So I tell come on, David, let's go find the other guys. Because you already went to the armory. Never mind.
Yeah.
So I would have
I left you.
probably followed, found the rest of them, tried
Okay.
to round them up.
Okay, so I'll go and do a little bit of railroading. That you guys all are gathered back in the atrium. What do you guys do?
I present the disc. I say, this is how we get through all the portals.
Market.
Where do we want to go? Market? Okay, one for market.
Market.
Well, that's the only sealed portal you've come across, besides the archives, which you already unraveled.
Oh, that's right, because the ones that were sealed that David found blew up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the marketplace and the archive were actually sealed off. The other portals just sort of failed. Like the Mephitt said, you're looking at probably about 10,000 years that this place has been lying dormant, and things have just sort of unraveled over the time.
Okay. Market.
All right. So you guys unravel the seal on the market, and you find yourselves in a large open-air market that seems to be in the midst of a vast city on the edge of sort of a manicured, pristine lake. Above you, there are bright stars and ribbons of energy flowing through the sky. You don't see the arch at all, the rest of the ring. This seems to be a massive sort of demiplane that they've set up. You can see stalls with wondrous items, spell scrolls on display, and you can also see flitting between the shops and the stalls various ghostly figures. And
Crap.
Yeah.
And a couple of them turn at you, and their skeletal faces shriek in an agonized wail. And we're going to roll initiative next time on the Chaotic Neutral Podcast. So thanks everyone for listening. Thank you guys for playing. It's been fun. We should be back to our regular upload schedule because things are calming down with my job, which is sort of what was preventing us from recording. So we'll see you next week, and until then, keep it chaotic.
Bye.
Later.
See ya.
Bye.